A fine good afternoon, students. I hope you are well and fine in your home during this coronavirus. Today I am going to continue what I taught in the last class. Last class I taught you The Grumble Family by Lucy Maud Montgomery. Two class back, I taught you so many things and I instructed you so many things. Yes, one is to read the short answers, to read the paragraph in the first unit. Yes, last class I asked you to read the short answers from first prose and paragraph from first prose. Then first poem, Life, I asked you to read the memory lines. Have you studied? Yes, good. So it is followed by the supplementary, The Tempest. There I told you to read only the paragraph. Yes, have you studied? Good. Then I gave some exercise for you. Last class I asked how many of you completed, I don't know, but try to complete that one. Improve your reading skill. Read the supplementary, The Tempest textbook you read. If you have doubts, just read it. We have choose the best is there. Identify the character and speaker. Then arrange the jumbled sentence into coherent order. Yes? Good. Okay. Last class we studied this Grumble family. Last class I taught you 5 stanzas. 2 more stanzas remaining. I am going to teach you that 2 more stanzas. Take your textbook with your writing material. Take soon. All of you take page number 45. All of you take page number 45. The Grumble Family by Lucy Maud Montgomery. Have you taken? Okay. Last class I told in the first stanza, first stanza I thought this Grumble family, where they are living, where they are residing. They are residing in a complaining street. They never satisfied with what they have. They are living near the river of discontent. This is in the first stanza. Then it comes to second stanza. What is in the second stanza? Second stanza, it's about they never, always they complain with this one and that one. They never satisfied with one particular point, and these people, whether their station is high, their position is high, or whether they are very humble, they are always known by their name, grumbling. Then third stanza, the third stanza about in what way they will grumble. In third stanza, whether when the weather is hot or cold, when it is summer or winter, they will scold or they will blame, they will ridicule or they will scandalize. This is their habit. Then we cannot see even a kind person in that street. Then fourth stanza, it's about they growl, always they growl for this one, that one. They never satisfied with what they have. I already told you, yes or no? In the fifth stanza, here we are talking about what is the strange thing happening in their life, that they never acknowledge that they belongs to Grumble family. The next one is they never recognize them as grumbler. They never agree that is the strange things in this Grumble family. The next one is what is the worst thing in their life? What is the worst thing in Grumble family? Okay, if anyone stays with these people for long, within a period of time, they will become a grumbler. Without recognize that, okay, they will become, this belongs to this grumble family. That is the worst thing in 6th stanza. Okay, I said up to 6th stanza. We are going to see the 7th stanza. All of you take the 7th stanza. Yes, 6th stanza, once again I am reading, just listen. The worst thing is that if anyone stays among them too long, he will learn their ways, and before he dreams of the terrible jumble, he has adapted into the family of grumble. Without realizing that difficulty, they got into that grumble family. Have you understood or not? Okay, they cannot realize. That is the worst thing if anyone just have a friendship with these people. So only our parents say that select a good friends for you. Okay, your friends will decide your character. Have you understood or not? So our environment, these are all very important. Okay, come next stanza. And so it were wisest to keep our feet from wandering into the complaining street, and never to growl whatever we do, lest we be mistaken for grumblers too. What is the conclusion, okay, or what is the advice given by Lucy Maud Montgomery? It's the advice to keep our feet away from the grumbling street. That is the advice given by our poet. Okay, you should not go very close to those people. You should keep away from the complaining street, and never to growl whatever we do, lest we be mistaken for grumblers too. Okay, whatever come in our life, okay, we should not grumble. That is the advice given by this poet. Okay, we should not grumble. We should have a optimistic approach in all the ways. Have you understood? So lest we be mistaken for grumblers too. Otherwise, what will happen means you belongs to, people consider you belongs to that family, the grumble family. Have you understood, Anna? This is not an easy one, but it is the advice given by our poet Lucy Maud Montgomery. Often, if you are getting into trouble, definitely we will talk favor and against those incidents. But our poet says, don't grumble. Okay. Then finally, let us learn to walk with a smile and a song, no matter if things do something goes wrong. Okay, so what saying, we should learn something in our life. Okay, what we should learn means we walk always with a smile and a song. Okay, so Lucy is saying you should smile and you should sing a song. Okay, often don't sing like that. Okay, people will think you are different. Okay, don't do like that. But okay, you should always have a smile in your face. Okay, then and a song, no matter if things do something goes wrong, if anything in your life goes wrong also, you should go like this. Okay, and then be our station high or humble, we will never belong to the family of grumble. Okay, so if you move like this, okay, if your station is high or if your station is humble, okay, people never tell you as a grumbling or grumbler or belongs to grumble family. Have you understood? Okay, this is the theme. Okay, this Lucy Maud Montgomery is saying it is a very toughest one, but at the same time, okay, we try to follow that. Okay, we should not unnecessarily grumble this one, that one. Okay, so what we want to do means we want to learn to walk with smile and a song. If any difficulty come to your life, okay, you like certain songs very well. If you sing that song or if you moan that song, definitely you will get some relax in your mind. Okay, try to do that. Okay, that is this poem. Okay, once again, okay, I am reading the poem. Okay, just see the poem. First stanza. The Grumble Family by Lucy Maud Montgomery. First stanza. There is a family nobody likes to meet. They live, it is said, on complaining street. In the city of never or satisfied, the river of discontent beside. They growl at that and they growl at this. Whatever comes, there is something amiss, and whether their station be high or humble, they all are all known by the name of grumble. Third stanza. The weather is always too hot or cold, summer or winter alike they scold. Nothing goes right with the folks you meet down on that gloomy complaining street. They growl at the rain and they growl at the sun. In fact, their growling is never done. And if anything pleased them, there is not a doubt they would growl. They had nothing to grumble about. But the curious thing is that not one of the same can be brought to acknowledge his family name. For never a grumbler will own that he is connected with it at all, you see. The worst thing is that if anyone stays among them too long, he will learn their ways, and before he dreams of terrible jumble, he has adapted to the family of grumble. And so it were wisest to keep our feet from wandering into complaining street, and never to growl whatever we do, lest we be mistaken for grumblers too. Last stanza. Let us learn to walk with a smile and a song, no matter if things do something go wrong, and then be our station high or humble, we will never belong to the family of grumble. Okay, just listen, students. This poem, second poem, is not a memory poem. Okay, first poem is a memory poem. So memorize the poem, then you write the memory lines in your home. Okay. Then all of you come to the exercise A part. Read the following lines from the poem and answer the questions below. Page number 47. Students, take page number 47. While you are reading, you can understand, I think so. There is a family nobody likes to meet. They live, it is said, on complaining street. Where does the family live? Where does the family live? The family lives in complaining street. Yes, that is the answer. The family lives in complaining street. Why do you think the street is named as complaining street? Why do you think the street is named as complaining street? The street is named as complaining street because the people in the street never satisfied with what they have. Never satisfied with what they have. Okay. I think you have bought the new guide. You have a new guide in your hand. Use your guide and read your short answers, paragraphs, this type of answers. Have you understood? Okay, listen. Second one. They growl at that and they growl at this. Whatever comes, there is something amiss. Okay, they growl at that and they growl at this. Whatever comes, there is something amiss. Actually, the question is, what does the word growl mean here? What does the word growl mean here? Literary meaning is, already it's given in the glossary, literary meaning is to make a low guttural sound in the throat. That is the literal meaning, but the context meaning is to find fault with others. Okay. So in your guide, similar answers will come. Okay, read. Okay, to find fault with others is the growling. Why do they find everything amiss? Why everything amiss? What is the meaning of amiss? Not quite right. Reason is they find everything amiss because they never satisfied with what they have. So only what they have, they never satisfied. That is why everything amiss. Nothing goes right with the folks you meet down on that gloomy complaining street. Nothing goes right with the folks. Folks means, I already said, people you meet down on that gloomy complaining street. What is the opinion about the folks you meet down the street? What is the opinion about the folks? The folks where we cannot see even a single person of good quality. What does the word gloomy mean here? Gloomy. Gloomy means, the word gloomy means depressing or frightening. Depressing or frightening. Yes, then a fourth question. See the fourth question. Okay, good. The worst thing is that if anyone stays among them too long, he will learn their ways. What is the worst thing that can happen if anyone stays with them? The worst thing is that if anyone stays among them too long, he will learn their ways. The worst thing, one who come very close to these people, they will become a grumbler. That is the worst thing. Okay. What are the ways of grumble family? They live in a complaining street. They never satisfied with what they have. Ways of a grumble family. All these points you can write for grumble family. And so it were wisest to keep our feet from wandering into complaining street. What is the wisest thing that the poet suggests? The wisest thing to keep ourselves from the complaining street. To keep ourselves from the complaining street. What does the phrase to keep our feet from wandering? To keep our feet from wandering means we should not move into that complaining street. We should always move away from that people. Let us learn to walk with a smile and a song, no matter if things do something go wrong. What does the poet expect everyone to learn? Okay, giving some, yes. With a smile in your face, we should, with a smile and a song, we should walk. What should we do when things goes wrong sometimes? Goes wrong sometimes means what we should do. Okay, the same. Okay, be an optimistic way. We should not think about a pessimistic idea. Like that we should move. Then we have answered the following question in about 80 to 120 words. Okay, paragraph question. Here there are 3 paragraphs are there. Write a paragraph on the grumble family and their attitude towards other folks. If we were to live in the complaining street, how would you deal with the people you grumble? From the poem, The Grumble Family, what kind of behavior that the poet wants the reader to possess? Okay. Next, there is a literary device or poetic device. It's given there. Literary device or poetic device. Literary device or poetic device. Okay, what is the use of this literary device in poem? There are various literary device or poetic device poet uses in poems. What is the relevance of that? Because if you are not using any poetic devices in the poem when you read it, it's like a prose. It's like a prose. It has no poetic devices. Okay, a modern poem, we could not see all those things in the poem. But some old poets, famous poets, if you see, we could see the poetic devices like rhyming words, rhyming scheme, alliteration, simile, metaphor, hyperbole, so many things we can see in the poem. Have you understood, Anna? So poetic devices are very, very important. Here they have given two poetic devices. One is anaphora. Okay. Anaphora. What is this anaphora? It is a technique. Okay. Anaphora is a technique where several phrases begin with the same words or words. Anaphora is a technique they use with several phrases begins with same words or a single word. Have you understood, Anna? Here is one example. They growl at the rain and they growl at the sun. They growl, they growl. Have you understood, Anna? This is the anaphora. Okay, this is the technique. The same word or words they use in the phrase, that is anaphora. Just to find any other anaphora in the poem. Okay, anaphora. The next one is epithet. The second one is epithet. Epithet is also technique. It is an adjective. Okay, it describes the noun. Okay, here it's an adjective or phrase expressing a quality or a attribute regarding as characteristics of a person or thing mentioned. Okay, it's like an adjective. Keep it in your mind. The second one is, first one is anaphora. The second one is epithet. Epithet is nothing but it is an adjective. Adjective which qualifies a noun. Here epithet which qualifies the noun. A person or thing it refers. Have you understood or not? Okay, yes, here it has given. It's an adjective or phrase expressing a quality or attribute. Keep it in your mind, short form. This epithet means an adjective which describes a person or thing. Here they have given two. Grumble family, complaining street. Okay, family is a noun. Here they are using the adjective grumbling. Okay, grumble family. Okay, the quality of family is grumbling. The next one is complaining street. Street is a noun. They are describing with the help of adjective complaining. Have you understood? This is a complaining street. Answer the following. Okay, come down. See. First one is, and whether their station be high or humble, pick out the alliteration from the above line. Okay, how to find out the alliteration? The alliteration means, how to find out the alliteration? Alliteration means the starting alphabet, the starting letter, the same consonants. Starting word or the alphabet for the words, same consonants. What are consonants? Consonants are more in number. First we should know what is vowels. What are vowels? Vowels are A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. Remaining all the alphabets are consonants. Okay. Vowels A, E, I, O, U. Remaining all the alphabets are consonants. Have you understood, Anand? Keep it in your mind. Okay. So consonant sounds. Okay. Pick out the alliteration from the above line. Okay. And whether their station be high or humble. Okay. It is like this. And whether their station be high or humble. Okay, we should find out the alliterating words. Okay, alliterations. Okay, so this is first word. All the words we are underlining. Okay, so this is a vowel alphabet. so leave it. This is consonant, W, consonant, yes. Any other matching words? No. Finally, high and humble. What are the alliterating words? High and humble. This word is alliteration. Have you understood? Pick out the alliteration from the above line. Next, pick out the other examples for alliteration from the poem. Okay, from the poem we should take the alliterating word. That is for your exercise. Each lines you check it, you will get some alliterating words from the poem. Then next one is, the weather is always too hot or cold. Summer and winter alike they scold. Nothing goes right with the folks you meet down on the gloomy complaining street. Have you understood? Okay. So here pick out the rhyming words and identify the rhyming scheme of the above lines. Here we should find out the rhyming words and rhyming scheme. They are asking you to write the rhyming words and rhyming scheme. See the lines first. First one is rhyming words. Next one is write the rhyming scheme. Have you understood? First rhyming words. What are the words rhyming here? What are the words rhyming here? Cold rhyming words. Cold, scold. The ending sound is same. Cold, scold. Cold, scold. Next one is meet, street. Have you understood? Meet, street. Same sound. Cold, scold, meet, street. Then rhyming scheme. Rhyming scheme, first we should write cold A, scold A, meet B, street B. So we should write A, small letter we should write, okay. A, B, that is rhyming scheme. Have you understood? So this is a literary device. Okay, I explained why we are using the literary device or poetic device in the poem. So today we learned about anaphora, epithet, then rhyming words, rhyming scheme we have studied here. So now we have completed one more poem. Okay, so learn the lesson. So I think you have studied first unit short answers, poem, vocabulary, all those things. Have you studied? Good. Okay. So you continue this poem also. Read. Okay. So all the best. Okay. Be safe in your home. Thank you, students.